Hey everyone, it's Patchworth with another update on myself and the show. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these, but I have been pretty busy. I guess the biggest thing that's happened recently is the house guest that I mentioned in the last one. She actually did find a place, and I've been trying to help her get settled in with that. So hopefully once the two of our schedules kind of gel a little bit better, we might be able to get some shows done together. I still need to sort of clean up this area. As you can see, it's a huge mess. But if I can somehow rearrange things so that I have space for another chair, I can try to get Chip together and maybe some other guests here to sort of do some extra co-op stuff. In the meantime, if you've actually been keeping up with the shows, you may have noticed that there's been a few changes. The biggest of which is that I've been doing a lot of the stuff with Awesomenauts. When I first started doing the show, I always figured I can just put it in there, and I don't have to edit anything, and it's a quick, easy thing I can do. Turns out not really the case. I did for one it was almost like a 45-minute episode. I cut it down to about 15 minutes, which just starting out is a good length of time for a budding YouTuber like myself. Just cutting out all of the tedious running around and grinding and stuff like that, and just get to the fights, the deaths, the commentary that I actually do that is funny. So I've been rearranging and editing all of the older videos, and that'll move into the newer videos as well. What that has shown me, though, is a lot of the random run stuff is mostly just me pissing and moaning and running around being incompetent. And honestly, if I, the creator, couldn't get through those episodes, it wasn't worth having on the show. So straight up got rid of those. I've kept some of them for clips. Hopefully I can find some hilarious clips, and I can do a highlight reel with all of them. But beyond that, it's not worth having it up here, guys. I really want to try to give high quality entertainment rather than just me complaining about my team the entire time. It wasn't very fun for me, and I imagine it wasn't very fun for you guys. So if you like those episodes, or if you have any of them that you'd like to see, or particular scenes that you'd like to see, I've already removed them, but I can go back through the old stuff and try and add those to it. So just leave me a comment in the link below. Other than that, I've been trying to figure out a way to get the annotations at the end. I'm going to be trying to make myself a Facebook fan page. I've been working on that for a couple of days, or at least been planning on working on it for a couple of days. I do have a Tumblr, which I haven't really uploaded anything to a while, but I want to try to get all that stuff together into a selection of things I can add at the end of the shows, so you can help keep up with me. And when I do that, I'm going to start advertising. And my original plan for that was to use Project Wonderful to advertise on some of my favorite webcomics, and I was thinking, webcomics, Let's Plays, kind of a different thing, until I ended up seeing an advertisement for the Game Grumps on Between Failures, which is one of my personal favorite comics. So right there, it was Wapsi Square. So for an obscure comic like Wapsi Square to have the Game Grumps on there, clearly I'm barking up the right tree with that. So I'm just gonna keep up with it. So that's kind of where the show is going. In the meantime, just check out, if you haven't already, Puzzle Agent. That is a really funny show, and I actually enjoy watching those myself, because some of the reactions are, because when you're in the zone, you're not really paying attention to it, and they're making me laugh. So that's what's going on with the show. Other than that, things have kind of calmed down a little bit, but since the last time I did this, we lost two great people in the geek community. I'm sure you've already heard about Leonard Nimoy, and I did do a little mini tribute to him in the Orion Trail video. So that was really tragic. But one that you may or may not, if you're not a literary person, you may not have heard of Terry Pratchett's passing. And Terry Pratchett is actually the creator of the Discworld series, which has been not only translated to, you know, different book series, but also to movies, cartoons, TV shows, stuff like that. I'm actually going to be going to the library to pick up Raising Steam, actually, which was the final book that he created with one of my favorite characters, Moist Von Lipwig. So I'm probably going to read a little bit of that, and, you know, one thing I could do is, if anybody's curious, because I'm trying to do a few more of these adventure games, because they're one of my favorite genres, I could actually do some of the Discworld stuff later on, if I can find it. I own the games, but I don't think I have anything that would run it. Not that I know where anything's packed up here. But, you know, just, you know, keep me posted, guys. I'd love to do that, and I'd like to do more stuff. I don't think there's going to be more than the second one, but I do want to do Puzzle Agent later on, Puzzle Agent 2. And other than that, I also picked up this, which Spider-Gwen, unfortunately it's number 2 because I haven't read number 1, but it looks really interesting. It's like, I believe, like an alternate reality version of Spider-Man where Gwen Stacy ends up getting the spider powers. And I don't know if Marvel's just doing this with all their new reboots, but it seems like a lot of the heroes, so they're not just talking to themselves, or I guess kind of talking to themselves anyway, but they always have like some kind of weird sidekick that may or may not be physical. And in this episode, after some head trauma, she ends up starting to talk with Spider-Ham. So I'm like, she's got like a frickin', you know, porcine sidekick, and so far I'm really enjoying it. I still need to pick up number 1, but if you haven't had a chance to try to find it in your own area, it's actually really enjoyable. I like the art style as well, and it's got a lot of references to, well, first of all, they have like, God, I'm saying a lot here, trying to remember what everything here. It's got Gwen Stacy, of course. It's also got Mary Jane. It has the Vulture, Frank Castle, Matt Murdock, and the Kingpin. So it's just like, okay, I know all these people. Does this mean that there's going to be like a reboot in this universe with the Punisher? I mean, what's going on? I need these things in my life. So check it out. It's really entertaining. And, you know, I think that's pretty much it. I am going to be picking up a Darkwing Duck compilation comic soon. But anyway, that's it for me, guys. It's been a while, like I said. I couldn't find the cord to charge my camera, and I did. So that's all. Keep watching, guys. I'm going to try and make it easier, and I'm going to try and make my shows more accessible. I just don't know how. But I'm going to hopefully get some information on Damnlag later on. And links in the description. If you have any questions or comments or anything like that, let me know. If I get enough questions, I can actually do like a Q&A session. But until then, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you'll keep joining me. And until then, cheers all.